Now a shocking attempt to muzzle the media, to keep the truth under the wraps. The Popular Front of India and its supporters and men are trying to heckle Times now. My colleague Vivek Karandalam was in Alleppey there reporting, getting us the details of what exactly transpired and what is the investigation so far. Vivek is now live with me. Vivek, it's unfortunate and perhaps there is something to hide, which is why we're seeing this kind of attempt coming in from the PFI where they're trying to muzzle the media. They tried to heckle you and your video journalist.
Exactly. We were in Paluruthi actually, where near the residence of the young boy who was shouting slogans at this PFI rally a week ago. And when we tried to reach the house, a few people out there who are related to the parents of this kid, the uncle of this boy came there. He's also, he's also a member of the PFI, the Popular Front of India, who came and tried to push our video journalist, and then they forcefully removed the key of a car and just moved away. So we were actually in a huddle over there. There were a number of people out there who tried to help us, but then after that, there are a few people in that area who tried to attack the crew at that point of time. They shouted slogans over there. They asked us as why we are trying to shoot. So we clearly explained them that it is our duty as a journalist to know exactly what happened, to know the whereabouts of this boy and his family members who are now absconding from the scheme. Remember, the police has clearly said that yesterday when they came here and raided the house, there were no one out there. The parents and this kid was absconding. So we just tried to reach out there. They said that we have no right to come and shoot in that place. We said we cannot do that. We are journalists and we will continue to do our job. Yes, the meantime, one of the person over there tried to attack, our video journalist, and also they tried to heckle us at that point of time. But then too, we continued to do our job. After that, the police came. They managed to get us a key, and after that, there was a verbal scuffle between us and the team and the PFI members out there. But thankfully, after the whole incident, we just moved apart from that place. Now, this is a classic example of how these kind of fundamentalist elements are trying to stifle the voice of media, and this is exactly what we saw in Paluruthi, which is near Ernakulam. Remember, this is exactly where the raids has been conducted yesterday evening by around 5 o'clock by the Kerala police. Remember, 27 people have been detained who are part of this rally. The police is trying to identify, the whereabouts of those people who are still hiding. What I understand from the police right now is that they have identified the kid, the parents, but they are not able to locate where exactly these people are, especially the kid, because what we understand is that he will be booked under the Juvenile Justice Act. But whatever happened right now in Paluruthi, just near to the house, is extremely unfortunate and a classic example of how media is being stifled by fundamentalist groups when we try to do our job. Back to you.
Absolutely, Vivek. We did see that confrontation that was brewing there, a little glimpse of which our video journalist did manage to capture. You did tell us about how they tried to remove the car key and tried to block you, but what exactly were they telling you?
See, they were asking us as why should we come and do this kind of job over here? They say that why are we singling out the PFI?
I'll come back to you. BJP's Tom Vadakan is with us on the phone line. Thank you so much for speaking with us, Mr. Vadakan. Why do you think we are seeing this kind of emboldened Popular Front of India in Kerala now? There is open Dhamki that is given to Hindus and Christians. Now there is intimidation of the media as well.
Well, when they have the cover fire coming in from the left government, then they think that their kingdom come. And they believe that they can do whatever they want and get away with it. I mean, the national media reporting an event, and that's created a fear psychosis. So that's why these petty politicians there are threatening the media. I mean, you can't threaten the messenger. This is like shooting the messenger. This is the reality that is happening on the ground. And while reporting, it's their duty. They're doing their job. How dare they do this? And I think the Chief Minister is answerable for this. And if he does not act, I think these are the matters that will have to draw the attention of the National, the Press Council and other authorities who need to speak out at this juncture.
Right, Mr. Tom Vadakan, thank you so much for speaking with us here on Times Now. The Popular Front of India openly now indulging in intimidating Times Now's crew. Take a look at what exactly transpired when my colleague Vivek Karandalam was reporting on the very latest from Kerala there on ground.
12-year-old boy who has raised slogans in the PFI rally which took place on last Saturday in Alappuzha. Now this is the house which is behind me, the house where he used to stay, and he has come here just 2 weeks back. As we tried to speak to the people out here, they say that the parents and the kid has moved out from this place, and now that it is few family members who are staying inside this place, and as of now what we understand is that there is no one out here. The family is absconding, and 28 people have been taken into custody by the police, and the investigation is on in Palluruthi.
Now, Vivek, so far the PFI has come out and defended itself or justified that hate tape that we saw. They came out and said that this is only against the RSS, and now this is an RSS propaganda that some media channels are trying to peddle. Unfortunately, now they're coming out and muzzling the fourth pillar of democracy as well. What they have to say in that defense, we'll have to, of course, keep an eye out on. For the moment, Vivek, thank you so much for getting us the very latest. Be safe there as you report and get us the latest. A quick break on this edition. Back in just 2 minutes.